console, I'm sorry. Brightness and colorblind is all kind of preference. For brightness, if you're on console, I do recommend putting it all the way up to 150. PC, it's kind of just whatever you prefer. Pro to note, that's what I prefer. I feel like I can see more, and then this is all kind of just preference on how good of a computer you have. Moving on to the second option, obviously, sound quality. However you like your game to sound is pretty much what you need to have yours on. And now this one, your server, obviously, hopefully, NAE's is a little bit better. They seem to mess up the servers at the end of last season, but hopefully they got it fixed. Toggle sprint, I recommend that to be on, so you don't have to hold it down when you go to sprint. Mantle and hurdle activation, I kind of recommend putting it on hold instead of just hold forward, because you don't want to do it on accident. And then hold to swap pickup really does help if you're on controller. It just kind of, gives you a little boost. I actually don't have auto pickup weapons on. I recommend keeping it off. It just kind of helps you keep your inventory organized. And this one's really large. You really want to do your preferred item slots. I recommend having your shotgun in the first one, SMG in your second one, consumable, sniper, AR. It's kind of up to preference on what the meta is and different things, but definitely need to make sure you have that set. And then I actually have reset building choice, disable pre-edit option, turbo build, and auto confirm edits all on. Confirm edits is basically just you don't have to press a third button to be able to reset your edits. So to me that really helps. Turbo building, obviously, when I have that on. Pre-edit, I just found myself when I was building, I would accidentally grab it too much. And then reset building choice is kind of just, it goes to the next option if you run out of mats. Your reticle, this is what I have on. For the number scale, I just left it normal. My HUD, I like mine a little bit smaller. That's kind of preference as well. And then gyro options, if you're on controller, you really need to have all of this off. It really doesn't help at all. It's gonna do you more harm than good. And then here, controller, mine's on custom, so I'm on Builder Pro anyway. Edit hold time, most people have a designated edit button, but just in case, I have mine on the lowest option so I can grab it as fast as possible. Slide hold time, this is actually what Miro uses, which is the Global Championship winner. Don't recommend having it all the way low. Somewhere around 0.07 to 0.09 is probably where I would say. Vibration off, definitely off. This really doesn't matter. I don't even know how to reset my camera, to be honest with you, so I just haven't messed with that one. You definitely want to leave this on custom only. These don't matter if you have on the advanced settings, so I can set these for whatever I want to, as long as I have on these the toggle behavior, so I don't skip over it. I keep my shotgun in my slot 2, so that's why I have it on that, instead of none being pickaxe or previously equipped item being whatever I had out before. So I always want to pull out my shotgun just for those quick shots. And then I have advanced options on, like I said. My build and edit is 1.8, 1.6. It's kind of middle of the road, not too fast, not too slow. I want to make sure I keep my crosshair under control. My look and vertical is both 43. I've found for a lot of people staying between about 38 and about 48 is pretty optimal for controller. This is what I find the best. And I have all the boost off. My ADS and look is both 12. You can keep it lower or maybe a little bit higher. I just found 12 is pretty solid for what I like to play with. And then obviously have all the boost off and the dampening time off. And I play on linear. Of course, controller players gotta have aim assist on 100. And then I keep my dead zones on 9. I had it on 10 before. The lower the better, but might get a little bit of stick drift. And then the settings here, I'm on a PS5 controller. I don't play claw or paddle, and my jump is X. I actually am able to hit jump at the same time that I'm moving my right stick, so that's pretty solid. Sprint is on that. Pickaxe, marker, changing material, my wall, floor, stairs, roof, map, I use circle to switch mode. If you have paddles, I highly recommend putting switch mode on a paddle. Crouch is pushing down on my right stick. And then edit, I have my right trigger selecting it, left trigger confirming it, but with that new setting I talked to y'all about, I don't actually have to confirm anymore, so that's helpful. It does it automatically. And reset is the right bumper. And then to edit, I use my left stick. And yeah.
I'm calling it the end.
Dun, dun,